Hello, beautiful souls, powerful lit leaders of legacy. I'm super happy to be here with you for today's Tuesday Live and just really holding that beautiful space for everyone to see how amazing and powerful they are and the beautiful energies and essences that are always supporting you around you all the time. The spirit helpers, ascended masters, the spirit guides, the animal spirits, the nature spirits, all of the angels always surrounding you, always around you, always holding that beautiful space for you to see how amazing you are. And all you have to do is say yes. Yes, I receive that. Ooh, yes, I receive that. Yes, I receive that. So this is really stepping into what it means to call in that which is there to enrich and to nurture your soul, right? Is really coming into that beautiful space of yes with the acknowledgement of that's what you choose to align your energies with. It's the yes, I receive that. Yes, I receive the love. Yes, I receive the prosperity. Yes, I receive the support. Yes, I receive the intelligent counsel for what is in rightful action for me to be and excel at the highest level of love. Can I hear it? Can you feel it? It's a yes, yes, yes. That's what love is about, right? Whoop, whoop. That's what it's about. So I'm here to share with you love. And for those of you, have you guys got a chance to check out the Lit Vibe meditation app? We just now added a new feature on there. It's called Spirit Hacks. So if you are subscribed to the Lit Vibe meditation app, you will get the hacks that we're going to be putting up every week. You're going to get spirit hacks. You're going to get free, all kinds of amazing opportunities to up level your power with amazing techniques that are going to assist you and taking it even higher. And all of that is in the subscription aspect of the Spirit Vibe meditation app. It's totally lit verified. It's totally, what did I say? Lit verified. No, it vibe. That's what I was saying, vibe. It's totally lit verified because it's a vibe. So if you already are subscribed to the Lit Vibe meditation app, you're going to be getting all the hacks, the meditations, new meditations every week that are going to be lifting and shifting your energies because they're embedded with frequencies that shift your energies and open up your frequencies in your body, accelerate and open up your third eye, accelerate your consciousness, accelerate your emotional intelligence, accelerate the way in which you operate in the world and the way you feel energy in the world so you can create more. Amazing. Hey, brother, how are you doing today? I am doing fabulous. I am doing great, powerful energy lists, just complete energy. What is the app? It's called the Lit Vibe Meditation app. If you don't subscribe, you get 6 meditations. If you do subscribe, you get the spirit hacks and the meditations and everything else that's coming down the pipeline. Plus, you get to be a part of an amazing community that's communicating in the community page where everyone is sharing information. People are asking me questions. I'm sharing information with them. I'm in the app and it's amazing. Thank you for saying so. Lit Vibe Meditation app. Yes. Let me just put that up there right there. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Lit Vibe meditation app. It's on Apple and it's on Google Play. So if you haven't subscribed to it yet to get all the goodies, you're missing out because it's fantabulous. Okay. Your book has the best audio. Oh, thank you. Thank you for so much for your love. Of course, I love you. Of course. I love to love you. It gives me great joy to love you. Okay, so who wants to go live with me? First person who says yes gets live with me. Who wants to go live with me right now? Who wants to go live? First person who says yes. Okay, first person said yes, and let's pull them up. Well, hello, my love.
Hello, Shaman Durek. How are you?
I'm one. Wonderful. How are you
I'm doing great. It's the first time I've ever been live with you.
doing? Fantastic. Support you.
What was that?
How can I support
Um, I don't know how you usually help people on here. It's the first time I've seen you on here.
you? Just tell me how what kind of support do you need right now?
Um, I guess give me 1 second to think about it.
Look and see what your spirit says.
Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me first go into your mind. Mind, how does he need support right now? The mind says you need support in being stay focused at the task at hand.
Okay.
That's what your mind just said. I'm going to go through each part of your being and ask them what. So that's what the mind is saying. Emotions, how his emotions, how do you need support right now? Your emotion says to stop going into people's energies that you feel responsible for that aren't giving anything back to you.
Okay.
Really being clear about where you place your emotions, where you place your energy with people, so that you are connecting with people who really appreciate what you give.
Okay.
Okay. Body, what does he need right now? Okay, your left shoulder and your neck in your neck area, your body says that it needs support there.
Okay.
Um, and inner child, what does he need support now since you're his soul? Your inner child says it needs to play more. That you need to play and you need to be active with your body when you play. Like you need to be out there doing things physically in your play.
Okay.
Okay, let's go into the first one. So where do you feel like you're giving your energy to people and not feeling like you're putting it in people who are valuing you?
Say that one more time.
Where do you feel like you're putting your energies and you feel like the people aren't valuing you
Work.
in
Work,
work?
definitely. Yes.
And what do you workspace?
Say that again.
What do you feel in the workspace?
I feel like it's just like business that I work for, we're not making money right now. So it's just like the suggestions that I'm showing them, like where we're losing money and nothing's getting done.
Wait, let me take a look at that for a second. Wisdom, show me why they're losing money in their situation. I see. Okay, well, the problem is it's not the work itself, it's a person who's in there. So there's someone who's there who thinks they know everything
Mm-hmm.
and feel like they have it all figured out and they feel like they're following an old system of doing things. And you're trying to bring a new system in and they're
Right.
stubborn to listen because they don't want to feel like they're disempowered, but weak or that they don't know anything. They don't want to feel like lesser than because they
Mm-hmm.
get power by feeling like they have everything under control, and that's causing a problem in the work situation. Spirit, show me what would love do in handling this situation. So the thing that you have to communicate when you're speaking to this person is you first have to acknowledge what they are doing by acknowledging them and saying, "Look, I see all the things that you're doing, and I think it's, I get where you're coming from, but we have to also learn how to pivot and open up new ways of bringing in different forms of marketing and different forms of, these types of things. Because if we pivot, we can also start gaining. And don't you want to see things be like you have to ask questions like don't you want
Okay.
to be successful? Like I appreciate what you're doing but don't you want to go further? To go further we have to be open to new ideas. What do you think? And then you hear what they say
Okay.
and
Okay.
stay in that energy and that's what's going to shift them out of that space.
Okay.
But if you go in and you start telling them your ideas, I'm going to tell you what the spirits told me. Spirit says that this person, the moment you go in and say something, they shut it down because they don't feel like they're being acknowledged for what they came up with and what they're doing because that's how they receive information.
Right.
It's just the funny. Your whole thing is let's just fucking fix
Mhm.
it, but
Mhm.
and then you get frustrated because you're like, why am I in a business that's not doing anything when there's no and the things can change and I know that it can change, but people are like not listening, and a lot of that is because of the way it's being delivered. The spirits
I
say.
get that. I'm pretty blunt. I'm a straightforward person, so I could see where my delivery could be a little off-putting.
Yeah, and you do it in the moments where it's not helpful to be received.
Right.
Right. Doing it where you're like, let me acknowledge you first, and then let's talk about these things. You're coming in with like a little bit of frustration and a little bit of directness.
Hmm.
Fine, because let me ask you, where does he get that directness and frustration apart from? They said your dad.
Yes.
So the thing is you're emulating your father's energy
Hmm.
because that's what you think is going to move energy, but actually what moves energy is taking acknowledgement, appreciating where the person has contributed, and then from there then bring in and drop the bombs.
Gotcha.
Yeah, do you see?
Hmm.
Now
Yes.
what I would say, mind, are you
Mine.
say a
Mine.
body? Yeah, say how would I feel when I operate that way?
How would I feel when I operate that way?
Show me in my body now.
Show me in my body now.
And what does that feel like?
Um, feel, feels kind of feels light. Feel body feels a little lighter right now.
That's right. Now I'm going to set a frequency to you and tell me when you feel it getting even lighter.
I feel it.
Right. And do you see how different that is from your father's energy?
Mm-hmm. I do.
And think about how if you were responded to that way, how that would make you feel. Do you see what that's doing? Do you see how that's affecting your throat, your power center?
Yes.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to send a frequency into your body to integrate this energy into your body, and just tell me when you start to feel a hot or cold sensation so that I know it's integrating properly.
I'm starting to warm up.
Good. And tell me when it increases. See the poison coming out? That's poison. That's the burping. That's the green gas. And tell me when more of that comes out, just nod your head.
My ears are ringing right now.
Uh-huh. Your ears are ringing. That means you have the ability to listen to spirit. So tell me when that increases and you start to hear someone call your voice in the spirit world.
All right. Hear it.
And what is it saying?
Can't hear. It's not speaking to me right now.
Give me 1 second. A fear. Okay. And is there someone that you lost that you care about very dearly?
Not, not necessarily lost them. They passed away. Friendship wise, yeah.
Okay. All right. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to have the spirit speak to you again and tell me when you hear it calling your name.
I hear
Okay.
it.
Hello, I heard.
Say that again.
Okay, I heard out loud.
I heard you.
Is there anything else you want to say to me? Ask.
Is there anything else you want to say to me? Yes.
And what did it say?
I just said yes.
Okay, say what would you like to say to me? I'm.
What would you like to say to me now?
What did it say?
Told me it said that you got this. Trust yourself.
Say thank you. I heard you.
Thank you. I heard you.
Ask, have you been watching over me since I was born?
So,
Ask it, have you been watching over me since I was born?
have you been watching over me since I was born? Said no.
Okay. Have you been watching over me? At what age did you come into my life?
What age did you come into my life? 19.
Okay. Say thank you. I heard you.
Thank you. I heard you.
Can you help me to release the poisons that I've carried inside from the darkness
Can you help me release the poisons I carry from the darkness
and release it out of my mouth?
and release it out of my mouth?
Say thank you. I felt that.
Thank you. I felt
Can
that.
you increase it?
Can you increase it?
Thank you. I felt that.
Thank you. I felt that.
Can you increase it more?
Can you increase it more?
Thank you. I felt keep it going and keep detoxifying me negative
Thank you. Keep going. Keep detoxifying me
from all the
from all the negative energy.
see how your nose is running. It means your
Uh-huh.
body's detox. And for those of you who are watching at home, this is called green gas. If you've read my book, Spirit Hacking, I talk about the green gas. Green gas is what darkness uses to keep you in using dark energy so that everything you say and do goes the wrong way, not the way you want it to go. And when so getting it out, your body will start burping and coughing it out because your body doesn't want it. And notice how you right now. Do you see that energy you feel inside?
Say that again.
How do you feel right now? That
So my stomach was heavy when I first got on with you. It feels a lot lighter. I feel like some acid coming up right now.
hmm So anything your body wants you to spit out, it'll come up to release when you tell spirit to release these energies from you.
Okay.
So I'm gonna send a frequency into your body so that you continue to release these energies. Just tell me when you feel yourself coughing like 20 times. And nod your head when you feel it. And this is get that stuff out. There you go. So increasing your detox right, and I'm using a silver, blue, white energy through your nervous system so that your body can keep spitting out anything that causes organs or good. Your body is doing a purge, getting rid of toxins. I'm gonna turn up a bit higher. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to your nervous system to see if anything has affected your nervous system that's maybe limiting your vagus nerve from functioning properly or any your central or parasympathetic nervous system. So if you feel any shaking, let me know.
My hand's starting to shake.
Good. Just tell me when that increases through your body. That means that's where we're holding the obstruction. So hand represents feeling of power or hurt relationships.
Say that again.
Handshake represents nervous system affected by relationships, people that you've been in relationships with, like in love relationships or things of this nature, and feeling like you were falsely accused or not given the right ability to fix the situation, cut you off, or disconnect from you energetically. So just tell me when you feel the shaking increasing.
I feel it.
Good. I have your body on purge status right now. Let me just look at the neurological system here. Good. So we're looking here. It looks like grandfather on your mother's side. There is a strong connection in there energetically that's in your life. So there's some part of your being that wants to prove something, and that's not how we want to operate. So just when you feel that part of your being that wants to prove something, going down the river and going further away from you.
Feel it in my heart.
Yep. Good. And tell me when you feel it going into a riverboat and going down the river far away from you, sunlight.
I feel it.
Good. And just notice how you feel in your body when you don't have that spirit of needing to prove something.
It feels. My hands feel. They feel looser. Like it felt like. It feels like tension was being let loose in both of my hands.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Good. And just tell me when you start to feel yourself going into hysterical laughing and laughing yourself back into your power. Just tell me when you feel that.
I feel it.
And I'm going to go ahead and increase this frequency. Just tell me when you feel the laughter getting more stronger and you can't stop laughing. You're laughing yourself back in your power. I'm just going to increase the frequency so you can feel it.
Feel it. Feel
And tell me when you feel yourself laughing at every time you made things a big issue and it really wasn't that big.
feel it.
Do you see that emotion that's coming up, my love?
Yes.
All being happy, releasing tears of happiness that you're finding all these energies, and you haven't allowed yourself to laugh in a very long time, it seems. You know, the key to enlightenment is laughter, darling.
Thank you. Thank you.
Of course. I love you. All right.
Right. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. Thank you.
I love you too. See, doesn't it feel so much better?
Yes, I've felt this good in about 6 or 7 months. So yes, it feels great. It just started raining.
Fantastic. That's cleansing.
Hmm.
Well done, my love. Well, thank you for being
Thank
here.
you, Shaman Durek. I appreciate you. Love you.
I love you too. All right. That was absolutely wonderful. We got to go in there. We got to look at what was going on. He didn't know what he needed. So I had to talk to the spirits to find out like what was going on. What were they being affected by? What was his mind being affected by? What was his emotions being affected by? And then we went in there and we had to clear the energy when spirit was saying like, hey, you're giving messages to this person in a way that actually doesn't make them feel acknowledged. And if you don't feel acknowledged, why would you want to listen to someone, right? So we are acknowledging that energy and how to correct that course of behavior. And at the same time, releasing these old poisons from his body. So that it was detoxing his system. So his body then can feel joy again. Because when we feel joy, then we feel free. So that's really wonderful. So we went in there, we got that energy out, we cleaned out those poisons and detoxing his internal system, coughing out all the nasty old stagnant phlegm and things in his body to release him from all of those things. And also opened up his ability to listen to the spirit world, to hear his guide who came into his life and is there to support him and told him the instruction so he can move into that energy. And that is really powerful. And that's what we want to see in the world. We want to see people lifting and shifting out of low density energies, raising up into higher vibrational frequencies, and really begin to understand how powerful spirit is. And I'm a spirit shaman, as you all know. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Shaman Durek. I'm a sixth generation shaman. I'm a spirit shaman in my family. My family comes from a long line of spiritualists who also were spirit shamans. And the difference between a spirit shaman and an earth shaman is an earth shaman works with plant medicine, a fire shaman works with fire ceremonies and sweating ceremonies like Temazcals, and water shaman works with submerging people in water or blessing the water with symbols and pouring it over people's body for washing and cleansing them. Air shaman works with speaking in tongue, what people call spirit language. Right. And so spirit shamans have access to those energies as well. And also air shamans are also ones who play music. They play instruments, they dance around you, they sing around you to move energy. Spirit shamans, we know about the spirit world. We can educate you how the spirit world functions. We know how to move frequencies and energies, and we know how to build your own energies and frequencies within your body by going into your system, finding the frequencies that are not the right ones for your system, that are getting in the way of you moving forward in life in the most beautiful way, and clearing those energies. Yay! And one of the tools that spirit shamans that we've created for you is a spirit optimizer. If you don't have a spirit optimizer, you could be shifting your own frequencies on your own. And also the meditation app, the Lit Vibe meditation app, where I infuse frequencies in every meditation to open up your powers. So once open, never close. So yay! All right. So we still have a little bit more time before I have to go to the studio and record and do some recording today at the film studio. So let's say the first person who says yes, let's go live. Let's go. Green gas can also be flatulence. Yes. First person who says yes, we go live. All right, we got a yes here. Let's do it. We got a yes here. We got a yes here. Hello, darling.
Oh my goodness. Hi. How are, oh my gosh, I just felt like crying for a second.
Quick, you were like, yes.
I have been watching you for a very long time and I've been saving up to have a session with you, but this came sooner and I'm so floored right now. What an honor to be speaking to you.
Well, it's an honor to be speaking to you, my dear, because remember, you are a powerful master. I'm a powerful master. We're all powerful masters. So every time someone chooses me to show up and hold space for them, it's also a gift and an honor to me to be in front of such a powerful master. So thank you so
Thank you. I don't even know. Should I clap
much.
too?
Come on, why not?
So I recently have had a lot of changes in my life. I just did a whole yoga journey in Bali. I came back, broke up with my ex, everything fell apart. I had the worst week of my life, and now
Let's
things are starting to pop up.
fall apart.
Oh,
Put your words and say everything fell into
oh,
place.
okay. Everything fell into place, which seemingly felt like very chaotic. But now things feel like they're turning around, and I couldn't help but feel like it led me to you. But one thing that I am struggling with, that I feel like my life is starting to turn onward and upward, but my financial situation is very not reflecting that.
Okay,
And
so let's stop right there. Don't tell me any more stories about your financial situation. Let's just
okay,
stop. I'm going to send a frequency into my body and how you look at money. Okay.
okay,
So give me it and just tell me when you feel it.
feel
I'm going to
just anything.
just tell me what feeling comes up. This is how you really look at money, not how you want to look at money, but how you really look at money.
Okay. I feel nervous, but I don't know if it's because I'm
I
nervous on life.
said I feel nervous. That's how.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'm going to take you deeper into that emotion.
Okay.
First level of how you feel about money. Now I'm going to send another one to you. And just tell me what emotion comes up. We're not bullshitting anymore. This is how you really feel about money.
Wow. Oh, I feel scared.
Yes, you do. And now, if I was the spirit of money and I'm jumping into lives of people who are inviting me in and bringing them into my system, okay, and everything in shamanism is a spirit. So we see money is a spirit, love is a spirit, joy is a spirit, hate is a spirit. All of these are different spirits, okay? And I'm the money spirit, and I come near you, and I see you getting fearful and nervous. Will I come into your life?
No.
No, 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 no. Good. So now you're starting to understand some deeper clarities, and this is going to allow you to open up to some stronger understandings about yourself so we can shift these energies in the right perspective. Okay, so you have nervous and fear. Now I'm going to send the energy of what you're nervous and scared about. And tell me when you feel it, see it, and know it.
The first thing is responsibility.
That's right. Very good. Well done.
Whoa.
You got that one right out of the box, man. I said frequency over so quick to you and you grabbed it immediately, which means you're getting more sensitive to the spirit world because every time I send a frequency, it opens up your spiritual body, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Right now, I'm going to send the person who taught you this behavior.
Oh, my
That's
mother.
right. Very good. I say you are definitely an amazing remembrance student. Okay. So now let's take a look and see. Why are you choosing to emulate your mother? So give me 1 second. I'm going to send that frequency to you. Why are you choosing to emulate your mother?
Because I love her.
Very good. Yes, yes.
What?
You're getting those frequencies right out of the box. I'm telling you, usually when I send frequency to people, it takes a while for their system to pick up on the frequency and then bring what needs to happen. But you're getting it the moment I actually send it to you. So that
Wow.
means you're working on quantum energy now. So that's great. That's right. Now we got into the truth, right? I love my mother so much. I didn't understand why my mother made these choices. I don't understand why my mother put herself in these situations. And because I love her, I don't understand her. And so because I don't understand her, I'm going to become her and feel it for myself.
Wow. Wow. So I don't want to unlove my mother.
Not about loving your mother, but you don't need to love your mother to the point of taking on her aura so that you
Mm,
and her.
okay, so
I
how do we change that?
on the planet and understand why people choose poverty consciousness. I don't need to understand that. I don't need to pull that into my body empathically and become the very reflection of that person so I can understand why they choose that.
Right.
But I will do it for people who are billionaires and millionaires because I do want to understand what they're doing. And so therefore I'll emulate that energy into my body. Do you see the
Yeah.
difference?
Yeah. So how do I love my mother and emulate billionaire?
Okay, I'll explain to you.
Okay.
So that means that you love your mother conditionally, not unconditionally.
Oh,
No judgment. We're not judging here, right?
okay.
No judgment here. We don't judge. God doesn't judge you, so don't judge you.
Okay.
Okay. So that means that you love your mother conditionally because you're disappointed that your mom chose less for herself.
Mm, mm.
See how it's hitting those heartstrings?
Yeah, I want to cry right now.
See that emotion that's coming up inside? That's the emotion that keeps you keeping money away.
The disappointment I have.
It's the disappointment is I can't believe my mom would put herself through that situation. I love her, but I love her unconditionally. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take on her aura and feel the same thing she feels and see what I feel like towards myself when I disappoint myself for not making money.
Whoa. I feel like I understand it on a body level, but intellectually that's like,
Oh, you want to give yourself a curse? Okay, let's tell me when you
oh,
understand it on an
oh,
intellectual level instead of
oh
cursing.
no, no, don't give me a curse,
No, you
please.
just curse yourself. When you
Oh,
don't understand it on an intellectual level, you call a spirit from the darkness to make sure you don't know it on an intellectual level.
okay. I
You are
see.
the God. Speak, say, what would love speak to me like right now? Say that. Say, what would love speak to me like right now?
What would love speak to me like right now? You're so abundant, above, like beyond your mind.
There you go. Thank
Mm,
you. Say
whoa.
thank, thank you, love.
Thank you, love, for telling me that.
Yeah. Now we're getting somewhere because now you're not cursing yourself to keep yourself locked in. Because remember, every time someone curses themselves, they trap time. But when you don't and you realize that everything in the universe is about movement. Everything is movement. It's all about movement. The ocean moves, the wind moves, your blood moves, your lymphatic system moves, people move, the sky moves, the moon and the sun move. Everything is movement. And so when you keep it in movement, darling, you begin to shift the energy. That's why in tribal cultures, they dance for the rain. They dance for the woman to get pregnant. They dance for all things to be given to them because it's all about movement. It's called being in the rhythm with the universe. This is what spirit shamans are here to teach you, right? Get into the movement. Yes, you got it. You got it. Right. So when you say things like, I don't know, that's not movement. That means shut off the movement and trap her in I don't know.
Mm, wow, that's powerful.
See, now you're learning shamanism. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to release the energy. So tell me when you feel your body releasing your mother's aura and energy out of your system and out of your mouth and throat, and just nod your head when you feel it.
Uh, okay, feel that a little bit.
Tell me when it gets stronger.
Just getting stronger a little bit.
Okay, I'm going to increase it now. And just tell me when you feel more coming out.
It's just like here.
Mm-hmm. And tell me when it starts to move and come out of your mouth. So here's a rule of thumb in understanding a lot about the human body. The throat connects to the feminine and the mind connects to the solar plexus. So when you are blocking your feminine, or should I say using your powers to block your feminine, because the spirits don't accept block, but you human beings choose to like to do that to themselves. When you stuff your throat stuck or you're not able to manifest things in life, it's because your throat chakra is not open with your emotions. That means the feminine is being stifled by the masculine mind. Okay.
Mm.
So tell me, I'm going to show you what a masculine mind feels like when it's holding space for the feminine. Let me just find these frequencies in the universe and correlate them into your body. And then tell me when you feel the masculine mind holding space for your feminine.
Ooh, I just feel super light.
Uh-huh.
And like
See?
it's like open and airy.
Yes. Now tell me when that increases.
Ooh, my feet got cold. My hands too. There's like
Yes.
air.
Because the feminine energy is what activates healing energies. The feminine energy is what calls things to you. The feminine energy is what manifests. The feminine energy is what speaks into the world through expression. The feminine energy is what dances and moves your body, right? The masculine is supposed to hold space for the feminine. So when I see men arguing with their partners, it's because they're dysfunctional masculine men. They're not really masculine. Masculine men hold space. You're not going to see me arguing with my fiance. It's not going to happen because I hold space for her wisdom, her intelligence, her expression, her intuition, her psychic abilities, her being a mother, her saying things to me that I don't even see. Because women see more than men see because they're quantum. Women see circles, men see lines.
Period.
If
I felt that.
men were to hold more space for their own emotions, they would see in a circle too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love that. I feel like you're singing to me right now.
Yes. But you see how that energy feels?
It feels really, really good and light. I feel just like
Holding.
I feel really like held. Like I don't know how else to say
Yeah,
it.
it's quite nice, I'd say. You know, it's very important that we understand these spiritual teachings that come from ancient times. You cannot create a society of peace by running masculine energy. It's not possible. If you run masculine energy over feminine energy in any form of building of anything, businesses, relationships, society, structures of society, you will be met with war, chaos, destruction, domination, anything that is to suppress any form of life being formated. So whenever people want to go in a relationship and I see them using masculine to stuff down the feminine,
Mm-hmm.
relationship's not going to operate because they're going to start feeling like no one appreciates them. They're going to feel like they're not getting enough affection. They're going to feel like they're not getting enough love. They're going to feel like their voice isn't being heard, that their power is not equal, that they're operating on I make money and you don't, so you need to do what I say. That's all dominion. That's all misuse of masculine energy.
Wow, thank you. I felt like I needed to hear that because my last relationship was all of
I'm
that. And so, hmm?
saying it just for my good. I'm saying it because of that, because I wanted you to hear that.
Oh,
Okay. I'm
I should have known. Duh.
Don't you know how I
I
operate?
I do. Duh. That's out of nowhere. I was like, oh my God, that's so relevant. Obviously, he knew, guys. Duh.
Hello. You think I just speak to speak? I
No.
speak. attention, darling.
I know, but I thought that was for the collective to hear, not just me.
Oh, that actually supports the collective. Absolutely.
Okay.
But I you, darling, for your ears to hear.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you. Wow, I love you so much. Oh my goodness.
You think I sit on a dinner table and open my mouth just for the sake of opening it? I open my mouth because I know their ears are listening. Because if not, it'd be better for me to just sit quietly and love everybody.
True, very true.
See?
Everything you're saying, I feel like is profound. So just keep on talking.
Yes, of course I will. But I will for the purpose of your intention. So again, so now that we have those energies clear, okay, so let me go ahead. Let's take a look. I'm going to ask your body some questions to see if it's clear completely. Mind, emotions, body, and inner child, which is her soul. Have you completed releasing her mother's aura and mother's identity off of her energetic field? If you have it, cough or yawn out of her mouth, swallow or take a deep breath. Okay, deep breath. Okay, body, go ahead. I'm going to send the frequency for the deep breaths to continue to release that energy until it is completely removed from her aura.
Oof. I was like shaking.
Because it's affected your nervous system. Let's go ahead and put a nervous system frequency in your body, and just tell me when you feel your body shaking even more and you taking deep breaths.
Oh, wow. My hands are like shaking.
That's normal. And tell me when you feel it even stronger in your body. I'm going to use a sacred word from the spirit language and see how it releases from your system. We are going to use the word kunukta, and tell me when I say kunukta, that's to clean out deep poisons that you've been holding on to that have been holding you back. So I'm going to keep repeating it until your body releases it through the energy of kunukta. Kunukta, kunukta, kunukta,
Oh.
kunukta, kunukta. Kunukta, 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 Kunukta. Okay, I'm going to add another word in there to increase it so any resistance you have comes out as well. It's called Kunukta Bo. Kunukta Bo. So
Can
tell
you tap bowl?
Kunukta Bo. Oh. I'm going to say
Oh,
it
bowl.
now and just tell me when you feel the poisons coming out. Kunukta Bo. Kunukta Bo. Huh? Kunukta Bo. Konukta Bo. And for those of you who are feeling it at home, that what that is, it's releasing your resistance and the poisons at the same time. Because I don't, as a shaman, as a spirit shaman, I don't deal with people's resistances. Humans like to have resistance, and I'm not into it. So I use formulas that clear those resistance. Konukta Bo. Konukta Bo.
Oh,
Kanukta bo. Kanukta bo. Kanukta bo. Kanukta bo.
I don't know why I want to. I don't know.
Are doing it. What are you talking about?
Oh,
I don't know.
okay, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Just nod your head when you feel your body. See, you're releasing all that black tar. Don't out to push it back in. Kanukta bo. Get rid of your hand off your mouth.
Okay.
Kanukta bo. See, your body's releasing. There's no resistance. I don't tolerate resistance. Kanukta bo. See, you're releasing your aura. Kanukta bo.
Oh, ah,
Kanukta bo. Kanukta bo.
oh, I'm like dizzy.
That's normal because you're purifying with God's light. Kanukta bo.
Hmm.
Kanukta bo.
My nose is running like that last guy.
Toxic.
Ugh.
Someone said they almost vomited. That's your body purging. Kanukta bo.
Oh, oh,
Like for saying that. Kanukta bo.
oh. I want to say it. Kanuta bo.
Yeah. Kanukta bo. Kanukta bo.
Kanuta bo. Oh, oh, oh.
Kanukta bo.
Oh.
Kanukta bo. Good. You're releasing all of that energy that's been limiting you from prosperity. Kanukta bo.
Oh. Wow.
Kanukta bo.
Okay. Wow.
Kanukta bo.
See, every taste.
Yes. That is the words that pull out the poisons. A lot of times they speak spirit language, they have no clue what they're even saying. They're actually saying formula for medicine. It's a form of medicine. We call it in spirit shamanism medicine, and in air shamanism, it's a form of medicine. Kanukta bo.
Huh. Oh my goodness.
There's nothing new age about the information that I'm sharing. This comes down from African culture. Kanukta bo.
Oh. Spit. Oh. Oh.
Notice how you feel now.
I feel like I just went through it, to be honest.
Yeah, well, sometimes, some people are, how do we say, when they come into spirit shamanism, it's a bit different from earth shamanism, because earth shamanism is something you're ingesting in your body or breathing, right? To get an experience of your body from the poisons that come into your body. Spirit shamanism can be more intense sometimes because we can generate high levels of medicines into your body from the spirit world.
Yeah, I want it all out. I love that. I need all of this. I keep spitting.
Yeah, you're spitting because those are called stagnant fluids.
Ugh, ugh. Is this gonna last all day?
It could. It depends how much your body needs. You
Okay.
can even say it yourself. Say Canup the ball.
Kanuta Bo. I love the way it is. Kanuta. Oh my god. I'm having so much fun with
Yeah,
you at the same time.
fun. It's fun. It's fun. This is fun.
It
Being
really is.
spiritually and playing with spirit energy is fun. That's why I always tell people, let's have fun.
So how do I talk to spirit more? Because sometimes I feel like I am talking to spirit, but then
Fun
I don't know.
idea. First, let's get rid of the thing that we came on, and then another
Oh,
time and I'll give you that.
okay, you're right. Oof.
Say the words again.
Kanuta Bo. Oh,
In ancient African, the first shamans on the planet were women in Africa. And the first thing that they learned was the song, the words, the song. And then through the song, the trees spoke them of their medicine, and the flowers spoke of their medicine, and the roots spoke of their medicine. And through that song of learning the medicine of the nature, they sang the song, and then the air spoke of its medicine, and every the fire smoke spoke of its medicine, and spirit spoke of its medicine. And then the women shaman began to realize that all the medicine we need is in all of the elements, and that our body is made up of these elements. You see?
oh yes, that's
So it's
beautiful.
so the way I was trained when I was a kid was to learn about the spirits, the medicine in the nature, the medicine in the wind, the medicine in the fire, and so forth, and begin to teach that to humanity. Because a lot of times humanity is stuck on the shamans that came after, which you went to Peru and the Aboriginals and the Maoris and all the shamans that came after from Africa when Africa was first. So the knowledge of Africa is really pure in its healing.
Oh, so there were more women shaman in
There,
the beginning?
there were no men shamans in the beginning. It was all
Oh,
women.
wow.
You could not be a shaman unless you can hold the feminine energy.
Wow.
That's why a lot of shamans who are becoming men shamans, they are working mostly with the plant medicine because it's easy to be a male shaman and have masculine energy and serve a plant. But
That
to
makes so much sense.
shaman, you have to have a balance. You have to understand the feminine and the masculine and how they operate together. And this is the African spiritual wisdom that people have forgotten about, and why a lot of cultures tried to kill it out of our people, because everyone who has darker color skin, such as yourself, you have what is called rooted knowledge in you. People who have lighter colored skin, they can gain the rooted knowledge, but they have to listen to people of color.
Wow.
Yes.
That is some huge knowledge. So is I don't know why this question is coming up, but is this why colored people were oppressed for so long
Yeah.
because they had rooted knowledge?
Yes.
Wow.
The system can't build fear and limitation and scarcity and lack and all of these things with the knowledge of those who have melanin in their skin.
Mm.
But the cave people, who are the ones who have lighter colored skin, who weren't exposed to the sun, they're known as the cave people. They're
Mm-hmm.
very dominating in their need to gain, how do we say, authority over systems. Now, we're
Wow.
not aiming white people, because that's not what we're doing here.
Right.
What we're talking about is the understanding that comes back from ancient history. The moment you removed people of color out of your system, the moment you lost spiritual connection to the deep understanding of rooted knowledge. Right? So then what happened was the people of light skin created their own religion, and they enforced it onto people of color skin. So you have Catholicism, Christianity, any form of indoctrination that makes you believe that God could hurt you or destroy you or any of these things.
Wow. So inherently, I have rooted knowledge in
You
me.
do.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
incredible. Thank you for
Yeah.
that.
And the spirits who started that rooted knowledge is also with you.
Mm.
My friends who are lighter color skin, when I teach them how to access that part of their being, then they get rooted knowledge in them. So I have a friend, she's blonde hair girl with, with light skin. But when you talk to her, she sounds like you're talking to an African woman with knowledge, because I taught her how to access that rooted knowledge.
Wow. Wow.
What do I
It's still coming.
Jesus Christ has rooted knowledge. Jesus comes from dark skin, melanin. He's not a surfer with blonde hair and blue eyes.
It's the eye roll for me.
It's not, it is. Even Moses, which is named Moshe, people try to make Moshe this guy who is coming from some Midian tribe. They don't even know what the Midian tribe is. The Midian tribe is an African tribe of shamans.
Oh my gosh, how do we not know this information? We've
Because
skewed all of
they
this.
didn't want you to know. If the churches wanted you to know, then they wouldn't try to enslave anyone, because they would realize that they created slavery and racism for the purpose of being dominion over people so they can run the power.
Wow.
They're not going to tell you that Moses was a shaman who practiced with the Median tribe with Jethro, Zipporah's father, who was also the head shaman of the tribe, who trained them in being able to see into dimensions, and why he saw the burning bush, because he was able to see God's light.
Wow. I feel so empowered right now speaking to you as like a female and someone with melanin, and just unlocking all of this. Thank you for knowledge. It's like,
Do you know how powerful women are? They can touch the earth and use their rooted knowledge to figure out what's going on and where in the earth and at what times and what things are going to happen, because they can feel the pulse of Gaia.
I want to be able to do that. Can all women do that if we learned? Ugh, Shaman Durek.
Women were the original shamans, my love.
Mm. Okay, so now that this has all happened, what do I do next in terms of
Well, why?
releasing?
Let's go into. Let me ask Money Spirit a question. Money Spirit, now that she's releasing her mom's aura, how does she feel energetically in the spirit world? It said you feel open. So let's see. Tell me when you feel the Money Spirit with your energy.
Still spitting. um, oh, big breath, like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, wow. Oh.
Wonderful. Now say this out loud. I say yes
I say yes
to continuous prosperity,
to continuous prosperity.
expanded prosperity,
Oh, to I say yes to expanded
and
prosperity
continuous prosperity.
and continuous prosperity. Oh, I see that.
Uh-huh. Now say I say yes to feeling that in my body right now.
I say yes to feeling that in my body right now. Whoa. I can't stop taking deep breaths.
Hmm? Now say, money spirit, are you with me?
Money spirit, are you with me? 100% yes.
Yeah, you see how it speaks to you immediately?
Yes, it's like right there.
That's it. And that's how we create prosperity. That's how opportunities come to us to bring more money to us. And if we want to increase it, we just simply tell money spirit what we need to do.
Okay, so I'm sitting in the future. What is the phrase that I say? Again?
Sitting in the future, what do you mean?
I mean, like in the future, not in this not in this call. Like say we get off this call and then you say that's how you speak to spirit. What do I say again?
Yes, to continuous flow of prosperity
Oh,
and expanding prosperity.
okay. Yes to continuous flow of prosperity and expansion of
Uh-huh.
prosperity. Okay.
And then say, body, how does it feel to have the money spirit with you?
Body, how does it feel to have the money spirit with you? It's always a deep, big breath. It feels good. It feels like the insides of my body are hugging itself. That's so strange. I've never said that before.
Fantastic. Lovely.
Oh,
Okay, my love, I have to go because I have to get to the studio to record. And I love you. And I will see you soon. I'm going to put this up on my page at the Shaman Durek on Instagram so anyone can review it and go over it. Excuse me. Again, I encourage everyone to get on my Lit Vibe meditation and subscribe so you can get all the hacks, all the spirit hacks, and all of the amazing meditations that are finely tuned with frequencies that shift your energy. There's abundance ones on there that are breathtaking. It's amazing. You got to get on it if you haven't gone on it. I love you so much. And there's also a community of people you can talk to. You can do meetups in your area if they're there. So again, it's amazing. I love you all.
love you so much, Shaman Durek. Thank you for today.
And I received that. Thank you for that love. And I'm so happy to be here to hold space for your power.
Thank you. Thank you so much,
And you're
Shaman.
welcome.
Bye.
Bye, darling. All right, we did an amazing live. Remember, we have on Wednesday, we have the webinar on how to clear dark spirits and energies from your being and how to send them into the light and how to understand more of how darkness affects us so that you can be a master at cleansing darkness and moving and shifting darkness into the light. So if you're not signed up for that, even if you can't make it to the webinar, there will be a video saved for you so you can watch it later. Please sign up for that. So I don't have to hear people say, well, how do I move this entity from the light? How do I get rid of this darkness out of my kid? How do I get rid of this thing? You're going to learn it all tomorrow. All right. I love you. Kisses and hugs to all of you. I love you, darlings. I love you. I love you. I love you, love you, love you, love you. Tuesday Talk. Thank you, darling. I love you. And until next time, next Tuesday. Mwah.